Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at reasons as to why people love to move to the USA. Number one, we have the can-do attitude of Americans. The Americans can-do mentality. If there is one thing that every American possesses, it is the profusion of optimism. There is a reason it's referred to as the land of opportunity. The idea that anyone can accomplish everything they set their minds to, regardless of who they are, served as the foundation for the entire nation. Given such, it should be no surprise that Americans lack negativity and self-doubt. Experts can anticipate being greeted by warm and welcoming people eager to assist recent immigrants with their transition, because most American towns have a strong sense of community. Don't be shocked if your neighbors assist you or say hello to you on the street. They may even agree to lend a hand when you relocate. The United States have learned to embrace and tolerate diversity due to the approximately 2,000 distinct nations that call it home. In addition, to make friends with many Americans, you may anticipate meeting folks from all over the world. You may come across a few experts who are from your nation. Since tolerance and optimism are essential for having a positive expat experience, American passion for getting the year done should be the primary attraction for relocation. So make your goal a reality and register for a green card lottery immediately. At number 2, we have the health care. Unquestionably, the American or the United States has one of the best health systems in the world. The nation is full of well-funded hospitals with well-trained staff and cutting-edge medical technology, so you can receive excellent care when needed. Since 1975, America has been responsible for almost 90% of all medical advancements. America has some of the most pristine, radiant smiles and is the global leader in dental care. As you can anticipate, a high standard of care is expensive. Many foreigners share concerns about the cost of healthcare in the USA. However, employers typically include excellent dental and medical insurance in the wage packages, and these programs can cover. And number 3, we have education. You should ensure your children receive a top-notch education if you bring them to the USA. Rest assured that one of the top reasons to relocate to USA is the great quality of education available there. If you want to provide them with similar education to what you would receive at home, there are public, state, and institutions that use the international bureaucratic curriculum. Whatever you decide, you can be confident that your child will receive top-notch education and obtain credentials that are respectable worldwide. And the American college system is famous worldwide, so if you have old children or are considering returning to school, you should try this. 20 of the finest colleges are in the US, according to the QS World University rankings. At number 4, we have the economic strength of America. The United States have survived the financial crisis and the global depression because of its robust economy. Because of its stability, dependability, and the respect, the US dollar is the most widely used reserve currency. According to a study of OECD nations, Americans have the highest global average household income. America is a reasonably cheap place to live despite the high earnings. In a ranking by the Global Food Security Index, it came in the first place for both affordability and food security. Experts will undoubtedly discover that they pay less for food and transportation than they do presently due to abundance of land and relatively low construction costs. Housing costs are also lower than in other wealthy countries. At number 5, we have career opportunities. People in America put forth a lot of effort and are proud of it. Every American takes satisfaction in supporting themselves, and only 5.5% of the people in the country are unemployed. The US consistently ranks among the top 5 nations for workforce productivity. Employers in the US are prepared to look abroad to locate the greatest personnel to advance their companies. If you have the expertise that an American company needs, they will go above and above to assist you, from assisting you with visa arrangements to housing searches. But in the US, you can experience the same employment security and fulfillment of an ordinary citizen. If you establish yourself and have a strong work ethic, you'll have a fantastic career in the nation due to their similar language Australian personnel is also particularly helpful to American staff. And number 6, we have room to breathe. There is no denying the size of the United States. The size of Texas alone is 3 times that of the United Kingdom. The typical living space in US is more than twice as large as in the EU. Better land and property prices result from this. However, certain outliers exist, including in-demand locations like New City. With so much space, there is so much to discover and enjoy in America. Over 200,000 square miles of national parks and other protected places can be found in the US. The US is a great nation if you ever want to travel. And number 7, we have the natural beauty. The United States not only has a lot of open spaces, but those spaces are also gorgeous. A small country worth of lakes, skiable mountains, ranges, and oceans worth of shoreline can all be found here. You will have difficulty deciding where to start because America is home to many amazing natural treasures, from the Grand Canyon to the Everglades. There are a variety of ecosystems living in the 58 national parks, as well as many other maintained parks and wilderness areas in the United States. There are 428 distinct mammal species, 606 different reptile and amphibian species, and over 784 different bird species in the nation. And number 8, we have the weather in the United States. Will undoubtedly find a climate that suits you in America due to its size. The US has everything from the never-ending bright days of California to the icy winters of Alaska. If you like desert plains and tropical areas, those are also available there. No assurance that the barbecue will get rained out, but Miami has a lower chance of that happening than, say, Manchester. And number 9, we have the great American food. Americans are serious about their food and beverages. More than 200,000 restaurants serving cuisine from all over the world. To suit all tastes and budgets can be found in Africa and America. Even the tiniest communities will have individual, professional restaurateurs dishing you with delectable food in a welcoming setting. In the US, even breakfast offers the option to go on a gourmet adventure. Although their national meals may appear straightforward, only some nations can claim to have preferred the hamburger or the macaroni cheese in the same way the US has. When it comes to customer service, they set the bar high. When you eat in the United States, you can count on receiving prompt, friendly service. And number 10, and the last one, we have the travel opportunities. You won't want to leave the United States because there's so much to see and do there. There's a lot to do during the holidays, from sightseeing in cities like Seattle or New York to unwinding on the shores of California and Florida. If this sounds boring, consider skiing in the Rockies, riding a horse through the Yosemite, or just checking in the New England fall of foliage. If you feel like dusting off your passport, there is so much to do across the street within a few hours of the United States. Canada, Central and South America, and the Caribbean islands are all perfect escape places. Thank you for listening to me and watching my video. I would urge you to subscribe, comment, and leave a like, and I appreciate that so much. Have a good day.